віри, можливо, і виграє, якщо досить віри. Ай, впевненості мені не займати, дякувати мати. Батьків в мене майже не було, тому не можу знати, де маю себе знайти, в які двері треба зайти. Все більш думаю, що з цього потяг.
So, crazy small world. I'm here in Ukraine, and I'm the second guy from Indianapolis to be wrestling here for UWA. And the other dude, Dustin, who I haven't seen for like 15 years. It's been cool to hang out with him, and he invited me to a sauna with some of the boys. So we're like 15 or 16 miles outside of the city, and we are jumping the sauna until it gets scorching hot, and then we jump into the freezing cold water, not unlike what me and my buddies do when we get to go to Finland. So yeah, it's a pretty fantastic way to spend my last full night here in Kyiv. I'm Jake Omen, professional wrestler, a coach, and a world traveler. Professional wrestling might seem silly to some, but it's my passport to do some amazing things. Go to countries all over the world, meet every cool person, have experiences that most people couldn't even fathom. Take a little glimpse into my journey. Just got a completely new experience where I lay down in the sauna and another man beats me with leaves that sat in the boiling hot water, and it is one of the most relaxing things ever. It seemed like it might be a weird idea at first. Man, it feels so great.
We're preparing Jake Omen's body for the tomb. He passed away in Ukraine, so hopefully he'll be resurrected.
Last morning / early afternoon here in Kyiv. It's been an incredible week. I finally got to a physical gym this morning, hit the grocery, walked around, packed my stuff. Now I'm at a coffee shop, see if potentially one of the guys is going to meet me up for some coffee, and we'll chill out for a little bit. And then it's, I think, a little less than a 14-hour ride on a Flixbus back to Moldova, Chisinau, where I'm going to spend a couple days because I've never been there before, and I'm this close. So why not? Then I'll fly out Thursday morning. What does professional wrestling mean to you?
Ти знаєш, напевне,
Wrestling for me, it's a childhood dream. And for all my years, I dreamed about debuting and be in professional wrestling. And when I am here in UWA, these guys are real professionals, and this is what I dreamed about.
When did you first see professional wrestling, and who would you say were your biggest influences?
колись у нас
I first started watching wrestling on Ukrainian television. We had QTV television, and they were streaming WWE shows, translating on Ukrainian. So my first wrestlers were Shawn Michaels and Stone Cold Steve Austin that I fell in love.
What do you think about the wrestling scene in Ukraine?
напевно зараз
Right now, we're just creating our big professional wrestling scene, and we started like 2 years ago. It was like half professional, and right now we see this whole thing goes almost like fully professional. We have a lot of trainings. We had a lot of trainings with such guys like you, and I believe that this is just the beginning of our road of glory.
What do you hope to get out of professional wrestling? Do you have any goals?
вважаю, що
I believe that the good wrestler is not the champion or the toughest one or the baddest one. The good wrestler is the one who tells great story and who gives great emotions for our fans. And I believe that not only emotions on the ring or in the arena, but afterwards when friends or fans go to the other friends and tell, oh, I saw Igor Turam or I saw Jake Omen and they did something crazy. And this lives in their minds and these emotions, and this is what I do for.
What is life like for you here in Ukraine right now?
We live right now at the war times, and we can do this whole wrestling shows just because of our armed forces. I don't want to talk about that the life is bad because, you know, we do wrestling shows and guys are defending us. We try to do our best here.
Do you think that the people need professional wrestling as kind of an escape?
Можливо.
You know, right now we have really bad days. We have nights when we can't sleep. Every day a lot of people die, so in armed forces and civilians. And these wrestling shows, this is really one time when people can go, yell, cheer for the wrestlers, and they escape from this reality and they go in another reality to 1 or 2 hours to be in this good times.
Is there anything you'd like to say to the world as far as what they should know or what wrestling, even just more means to you?
Напевне, я б
I really want to welcome everyone from worldwide wrestling community to get in Ukraine to see our beautiful country, our beautiful capital city, Kyiv. Thanks to you, Jake Omen, I hope everyone will know about Ukrainian wrestling scene. And I really want to welcome everyone to see us here in Kyiv and to see how we do wrestling at wartime.
Have you ever been to like another higher level pro wrestling show like WWE? Or have you ever been to another smaller independent show somewhere in Europe?
only our only our federation. Yeah.
I struggle to find the correct words to describe the trip to Ukraine. I, at first instinct, want to say what a great trip. And I want to say it was a great trip for me because I got shown a whole lot of kindness and generosity and selflessness from a large group of really amazing people. People that showed me tremendous hospitality. I got to take part in a really great show, and people tour guided me around the city, and people wanted to buy me lunch, and people wanted to take me to sauna, and those things were amazing. I got to see a real side of a very real group of people, and that part was great. However, I did get texts to take cover, and I did hear the air raid sirens, and as I walked around, I did see the destruction, and I did see the damage, and a bunch of people told me about all the terrible things they've had to endure and the terrible things they've seen and the people that they have lost. These are a very generous and selfless people, and they also are being forced into a situation where they have to be very resilient and be very tough, and they have to try to get through this really terrible time in their history and in their culture. And I hope they do, because no one should have to endure the stuff they're having to endure. And I wish them nothing but the best. In this world, I have been in a lot of really weird places and a lot of really obscure places. And I've seen a lot of really weird, obscure situations, and not too many heavier than the ones that my new friends are facing here in Ukraine. And I want all of my friends in Ukraine to know that all the stuff I heard and all the stuff I saw was not lost on me, and it did not go by without me noticing. And I am going to do what I can to help spread the word of these resilient and tough people, this really professional and great company, and the political situations that they're going through, because I hope as much as anyone that it gets resolved as quickly as possible, because those people, they truly deserve it. And I would love to be able to welcome all of them into my city and into my school and into my home someday, and show them the same hospitality and generosity that they showed me. And for that, I think the only word I can use to appropriately sum up my time in Ukraine is rewarding. Rewarding and thought-provoking. And that's what I'll take away from my very short stay in Kyiv.